Oh, we're getting fancy. We're getting fancy. What's up, contestants? I still got to work on that intro, like the burn away thing. Hey, Spider Rob, thanks for the love. Yeah, I've got the resident homie, Death by Senpai. I met that cat during the season 4 pre-test, and he's been hooking me up with some assets to kind of like spruce up the stream. So I'm just slowly trickling them in. I've just been hella busy. But hey, first of all, hello everybody. Are y'all having a great day? I'm having a spectacular day. It is wonderful. It's Patch Day, International Patch Day. What's up, Base B? What's going on, Pixel Playthrough? What is up, everybody? Yeah, so we're going to go over the patch notes live. You know, I said it's International Patch Notes Day. I was actually at Starbucks this morning, and I paid in exact change. So I got out my $4.83 and paid down to the penny. I love paying in exact change, but what I told the barista is that it is International Exact Change Day. It is International Pay in Exact Change Day. So be sure that you celebrate that by paying in exact change. Chilling. Hey, what's going on, Hand Grenade? What's up, Hand Grenade? So yeah, be sure that you guys are taking advantage of that and paying in exact change day. It's actually not International Exact Change Day, but the barista thought that was funny. And that's what I do here. I aim to please. You know, someone was commenting the other day on one of my Gun Buccanarian videos. They asked me like what my rank was in World Tour, and then if I even felt comfortable sharing that. And I thought that was kind of weird. Like, why would I not feel comfortable sharing that? And so, you know, I thought it's like I am not cracked. I am not pro, and people don't come for the proness, but they stay for the takes and the hilarity. That's what I aim to provide for you guys. A little bit of education, a little bit of thought process on maybe how to play the game in some way it might contribute to your style, your swag, your game. And then, you know, all the dad humor that comes with this. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, I thought the kids were in there. So that's what y'all here for. All right, let's get into 4.6.0. Now, this is the midway season patch. Remember what they said? I don't know if it was the last patch or the patch before. Like, yo, we aim to do like these big meta restructuring patches at the beginning of every season, and then some. We save our highly tuned stuff for the midway season patch. Hey, it's here, folks. We're midway through the season. Can you believe it? I barely can. Time flies when you're busting heads, am I right? So let's just get right into this. Midway through season 4, it's halftime in the arena, and we bid our second sponsor, Halto, farewell, and thank you for the generous sponsorship this season. Izult are next in line and have some big shoes to fill following last week's Trick or Treat event in World Tour. But if anyone can do it, and in a grandiose fashion, it's Izult. That is who it's.
Wilson_Joy03 is a certified G for following.
Yo, Wilson! Hey, welcome. Yo, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate that. We're almost to our goal of 50. That's a big deal. So anyways, back to the matter at hand here, update 4.6.0. Don't forget to keep spinning the wheel. So they're going to let us continue with the Halloween event and getting our tickets until the 15th. What it says here is that the ticket drops end on the 13th, but the event will stay live until the 15th, so we can keep spinning that wheel to try to complete the you know, all the items that they're giving us for the Halloween special. Now, if you collect all of the items, whether it be by hook or crook, well, hey, I'm doing super well, Wilson. What am I talking about? It's International Patch Day on the finals. We're going over the newest and latest and greatest patch notes. It's mid-season patch. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big, but no cats and no dogs will be consumed in this stream. I promise you that one. So yeah, we get some more time. If we get all of the offered items for the Halloween event special, then we get a special skin that I believe was only available during the beta, and I'm hungry for that skin. This week we're bringing some balance changes, reducing the effective range of both the healing beam and the sword, while adjusting the pike 5.56. Now, I took a sneak peek at the patch notes. Rest in peace, pike. RIP, it's over, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll get to that here in a second. So the rest of the stuff, yada, yada, yada. We're not going to click and watch this video because we're actually going to go into the store live together as friends, as besties, and we're going to look at what we got for this week's store update. And let's just get into the balance changes. Mid-season patch change. We're shaking the meta up, or so they say. Let's see the big one here. The first thing is the healing beam. So they decreased the max target distance from 12 meters to 10 meters. Now what that means is that when you go to ignite the heal beam, you have to be now within 10 meters of your teammate to actually get the heal beam to like Ghostbuster connect onto them. They decreased the max healing beam distance from 15 meters to 13 meters. What that means is once you are hooked onto them, you can go up to 13 meters. So you got to be within 10 meters to grab them with the heal beam, but then you can go up to, you can move away as far as 13 meters and still be healing them. So they did nerf that though from 15 to 13. Sword nerf, hey man, we'll get to the sword nerf. And it's actually, it's a pretty relevant sword nerf, I will say. And they decrease the time before we disconnect a blocked healing beam from 1 second to 0.75 seconds. So that's another nerf, meaning that if something it gets in between you and your healing target, like a piece of a wall or whatever that may be, you have up to 0.75 seconds or 75 milliseconds to get kind of clear that obstruction between you and your healing target before the heal beam just completely cuts off. So this is a heal beam nerf. It's not a huge heal beam nerf. It's not a big heal beam nerf. It's, but it's a heal beam nerf. And so what they say here is in terms of the dev note, we felt the existing range of the heal beam was causing teams to benefit from healing in combat without the associated risk of close range proximity. We feel with this closer range, we open up more opportunities for counterplay and teams to combat a healing medium. Why games change the feature? I don't. It's erupting. Why games changes their feature? So I'm just reading a chat here. Why games changes their feature? I don't. It's interrupting. It's erupting. Yeah. 100%. Wilson Joy 03. All right. So I mean, yeah, it's another heal beam nerf. I think that's fine. Heal beam to me, like its most effective. Some of its most effective things were when you could heal the steel. You could heal through the steel, and you can't really do that anymore. The heal beam does not heal in such a rate that most any other weapon can mow you down, even when you're a heavy. So you can't really heal the steel anymore. So I think the heal beam this makes it even more, or shall I say, even less effective in the heat of battle. Right. It's, the heal beam used to, the medium used to dog leash the heavy and just freaking ride behind that guy and just make him a mega tank. And that was the meta early on. Right. And they've definitely kept chipping away at the heal beam to make it less effective in the heat of battle. And I think it's more of kind of like a regenerative thing. It's still valuable to regen in between skirmishes. Or for a second, if you can get like behind some cover, have a heal beam, get you back up to get right back into the fray. Like those are going to be the best ways to utilize the heal beam now, as opposed to when you could just hold Ghostbuster style on somebody when they're fighting. That's going to be less effective, even more so now. Do you play other games or stick to this one? I am cracked out on the finals, Wilson. What's up, Blacktail? What's cracking? What's cracking, Blacktail? Wilson Joy on Twitch asked if I play any other games. The answer to that is no. I know life the finals. I'll dabble. I mean, sometimes, because I got a family, I play with my wife and kids. Sometimes we'll play a little bit of Fortnite or something just to appease the children's, but it's predominantly the finals. Let's get back to the patch. Pike 556. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. This this is a big nerf, ladies and gents, contestants. They decreased damage from 52 down to 47. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like a 6-point nerf. I'm not a math scientist, so maybe someone in the chat can do the math for me there. But that is freaking huge to the pike. Huge pike nerf. They increased the damage fall off multiplier at max range from 75% to 85%, increasing the damage at longer ranges. In the dev note, we felt like the Pike 556 still remained too strong in close range encounters despite the previous damage adjustments. With these changes, we make the weapon less effective at closer ranges while maintaining its effectiveness at longer ranges. Now, this is crazy. This is crazy. They brought the damage down per bullet from 52 to 47. That's giant. I bet this adds at least one bullet per. It adds a bullet per kill per class. Like at once upon a time when it was, like you could 2-shot a light. It's gonna be 3-shot. If it was like 5 or 6 for the heavy, it's now gonna be 7. Like this is gonna add. So you heard it here, folks. This is not a hot take. This is science. Bill Nye, the science guy, is telling you right now, grab your FAMASs, get your FAMAS, folks, put your scope on it. That is the weapon now. That is the weapon. If you want to use anything other than the model, because who are we kidding? It's still Model City. Model City. But if you want to use something other than the model, grab your FAMAS, throw a scope on it, because that is where it's at. We're going to do some testing. We're going to open up the game. We're going to do a little bit of testing at the end of this. So I haven't really tested anything yet, Wilson, but we'll check that out. But yes, that's what I'm talking about, Blacktail. RIP Pike 553. I know it's 6, but that just rhymed, so I went with it. Pyro Grenade. You're seeing a little bit of love here, Pyro. Pyros will now deal damage to shields like the mesh and the dome. We'll play with that a little bit in the practice range in just a moment. And then the sword nerf. Bum, bum, bum. Sword nerf. Decreased lunge duration of the secondary or alt attack from 0.4 seconds to 0.3 seconds. What that results in is actually a distance reduction. Wilson, I don't stream daily, Wilson. I'm a blue collar gamer, if you haven't heard the term blue collar gamer, that's because I made it up. What a blue collar gamer is somebody who's got a family, a full-time job. I got bills to pay. But I game as much as I can as a result of that. Waiting for them to remove the 2 times damage with the cell. Yeah, don't hold your breath, based, because I like you. So I don't want you to pass out. I wouldn't hold my breath on the CL self damage buff, kind of. Yeah, Model City, never die. But yeah, Wilson, just stay tuned in. I'm dual streaming here on YouTube and Twitch. All right, so let's get back to the business order at hand here. So they decreased the time duration of the secondary attack for the sword, which results in actually a distance reduction from 7 meters to 6 meters. But here's the other big one: they decreased the length of the secondary attack's hit sweep by 55 centimeters. So that actually is going to result in an even greater kind of distance to the effective range for the alt attack. And the dev note says here, these changes should decrease the effective range of the lunge attack by, look at that, 1.5 meters, hopefully making the sword slightly less oppressive for people or players facing it, particularly newer players. The sword that's really what the meta was just charging up that secondary attack, dashing around and releasing it at just the right time. So they brought that back just a little bit. The FAMAS is crazy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it famous? Is it FAMAS? Is it FAMAS? I don't know. You tell me. Potato. Wilson, I play on PC actually, but there's like a whole story behind my journey through the finals, which started with a controller and has now ended with mouse and keyboard. All right, so that's it for the balance changes. So I don't know. You tell me, folks. They said the mid-season patch is when they'll really save everything to shake the meta up. They did 4 things. I don't know. I will say this pike damage reduction was pretty big, but this is okay. 4 things. Here we go. Content and bug fixes. I'm not gonna talk too much. Which weapon do you hate, Based? The sword, the pike. What do you play on, Wilson Joy 03? So they didn't. None of this stuff is really all that worth talking about. Slight animation changes, some audio things, some of the ways that. Oh yeah, this is kind of a big one. Yeah, sword. Yeah, sword. That's sword's got its. That should make just a video just about the sword in its own right. So the contracts here, people were gamifying the system to cheat some of the contracts, and so what they did was that, like if you get a healing contract or a revival contract, you won't get credit for that if and when the person you rezzed or healed hurt themselves, because people would delete themselves to create a trophy so that their teammate could easily get that contract. They kind of are trying to get rid of that loophole. None of this other stuff's really relevant. Game mode stuff, again, nothing crazy or worth talking about. One of the things, though, that I will say that that they've done is, where was it? Here's big. Reintroduced the suspended barrel bags in practice range. Let's see here. Riot shield. Fixed an issue where the riot shield could catch on fire. So now the shield itself won't catch on fire. Swords, knives, DB, dagger, riot shield, hammer, bow. Is that the order of which you dislike weapons? By order of priority there, basically. So, performance and stability. All right, performance and stability. So they added temporal super resolution, or TSR, as a new resolution scaling method in video settings. They fixed an issue where large-scale destruction could lead to late joining or reconnecting players having desync debris. But here's the one I hope really actually sticks, was fixed an issue that would cause severe performance degradation on Xbox Series S. My whole actually not my whole family, but I got 2 out of my 3 kids play on Xbox. Unicorn Slayer, my wife, plays on Xbox, and there were certain maps like we just quit every time because it was wrecking the Xbox in terms of frame rate. Let's see here. Wilson Joy chimes in by saying they're playing Siege, Warzone, but you mainly play the finals because you love it. We're birds of a feather, Wilson, because I also mainly play the finals as a result of nothing but love. That's really it. That's really it today, I think. So from what I was reading, they did some things with Kyoto, Collision, blah, blah, blah. We were having some multiplayer issues with the outline colors on contestants. I thought I was like losing my mind, but some of the outline colors on teams, when you use team colors, was like, that was glitching too. So that's the big patch, folks. That's the big fat giant mid-season patch. We got a nerf to heal beam. We got a nerf to pike. We got a buff to pyro. And we got a nerf to the sword. I do not play Black Ops 6, Wilson Joy. Wilson _Joy. Interesting fact. Here's a Gumbuck fact. So pay attention, because one day I'm going to do a raffle. I'm going to quiz you on Gumbuck facts. I have never, and I mean never, played a Call of Duty game. Not one. Ever. Never played Call of Duty. Not a single one. Not any of them. Gumbuck fact. Get your notepads out. You'll be quizzed later on this. All right, well, let's open up the game. How about that, folks? How about that? Let's open it up. I've had a little bit of extra caffeine today, I don't know if anybody's noticed. Why have I never played? Okay, well, here you go, Wilson. We're going to do a little more Gumbuck lore. So I was a teenager when Xbox One came out. All right. However, let's get the headset on here. I was a PlayStation fanboy because as a teen, as a little punk kid, I was like all in on this PlayStation like versus the world kind of like the console wars, right? The console wars. I was all in on console wars, and I was a PlayStation kid. Loved my PlayStation. Got the PlayStation when it first came out. I had Tekken. I had Resident Evil. Like I played. Oh, hold on, time out. Okay, all right, folks. That's looks like we got a little intro from Azul T. Now I full disclosure, bipartisan. I am a sponsor Azult. And it is Azult, not Azul T, although it should be Azul T. Azult called me personally, and they asked me to sponsor with them. So I am in the Azult camp. But I will say that was weird, right? Like, didn't that feel creepy? Kinda. Was it just me, or did that feel a little creepy? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this world tour excursion with the Zult to round out the final 3 weeks of the world tour. We'll see what that entails. But let's get back to the Gumbuck lore really quick. So yeah, PlayStation Kid, Xbox One drops, and with launch comes a game called Halo. Okay, and a friend of mine bought the Xbox, brought the Xbox to my house, brought Halo to my house, and it was almost more powerful than when I first saw my wife, who I've been married to for 20 years. Like, I've been with Halo. I've been with Master Chief longer than I've been with my wife. I'm just saying, folks. I fell madly in love with John 117. And my friend and I played the campaign together, co-op, beat the campaign. And it was like, I sold my PlayStation, bought an Xbox, got Halo, and I just dialed in on the obsession. And that's when we were doing like LAN parties. So we'd all have everybody bring their Xboxes, and we'd hook them up, and we'd do 4-player split screens, have a couple of different screens going. And and ever since Halo, but I was still a teenage kid, so I was still like, back then it was Halo versus COD, right? Halo versus Call of Duty. And I am, if I am anything, I am loyal. I am a man of integrity with exuberant amount of loyalty. And so I didn't touch COD because I was in the Halo camp. Because back then it was like console wars, and then you had like the FPS wars, and it was Halo versus COD from day one. And so I wasn't gonna, no, thank you. No COD for me, sir. And then it just stuck. So Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite, and then the finals. Like, that's literally my my track history. So a little more Gumbuck lore for you. Okay, enough of that. I got to get out of this Halloween outfit, but we'll do that later. Let's check out the store. All right, so we still got the witch thing here as number 1. Yo, who was that? Wilson _ Joy 445. Is there any relation to Wilson _ Joy 03? Is there? I don't know. I'm not going to ask too many questions, but thank you. What's up? Thank you for that. I hope you caught the Gumbuck lore there, because I gave a lot of it. All right, let's check. This is pretty cool. That's really dope. So this is a Haltau insurance set. Yo, is that sus to anybody at all? That the pyro buff just happens to come out with the pyro skin. Is that a little capitalism for you? But I will say that this is legendary skin. This is cheaper for a legendary skin. This is only 600. Usually the legendaries are 800. Let's be honest. That's absolutely freaking dope. That's dope. That's really cool. Am I wrong? The little charm. Y'all like that? Wilson says, bro, it's too different. Like Halo is feature war at one. Yeah. Yes. So Wilson, I'll say this, and because I've got friends that play Call of Duty, and that was like, bro, that was when I was a punk little teenager kid, facing off with Halo against Call of Duty. I mean, it was like 30 years ago, man. And so, but I definitely appreciate. So I don't think COD's a bad game. I've got friends who play and love Call of Duty. You heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. Call of Duty is a great game. It's a great game. It's just not my flavor. And that's fine. If you like it, that's great. If you like Halo, that's great. If you like the finals, that's great. If you don't like the finals, no, that's not okay, actually. But, if you don't like COD, if you don't like Halo or anything like that, it's just about your flavor, man. Different strokes, different folks. I have heard the new COD. I've got a friend who's actually playing it. Hand Grenade, shout out. And he loves it, dude. If people have, here's my prerogative as an old man in my aged wisdom. If you're having fun and it doesn't negatively affect anybody, get after it. Get after it. So yeah, COD's a good game. I just never played it. I never got into it. And I'm a one-trick pony, and I get obsessed, and I want to dial into like one thing and really sharpen that blade. And so like it was Halo. That was just that. And just by circumstance. And now it's the finals. So all right, I'm getting this. How about that? We're buying that. Thank you, Wilson. You're just seeing my profile is pretty new and cool. I really appreciate that. I aim to please. I'm just a fun-loving, tax-paying American who loves games and loves having fun. Yay, Craxon! Craxon, you're a G, by the way. So if you're just tuning in, we bought the Holtau insurance set, and we'll check that out. And then the other thing that we've got here in the store, let me change so you could let's change this. We'll go to this contestant. That way you could see the store stuff a little better. So we got a beanie. That's something new, because we did not have a beanie before. So this is not a recolor or anything. Got a little beanie. It's a vibe. And then we got the shades. Kind of a little Elton John-ish, if you ask me. Yeah, Wilson, we could talk about that later, bud. And the other shoe has dropped, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, this is the Allure Isma set. And this is some candy paint, folks. This is some candy paint. It's incandescent, kind of like, or not incandescent. Wait, no, yeah, incandescent. Is that the right word? We've got look at this sticker. Legendary. That's okay. I don't know. This is pretty dope. F-Cars in the set. Huge set. The set is ginormous. The F-Car with it. We've got the newly nerfed Pike. That's beautiful. Legendary skin for 600. I'm telling you, they dropped the cost of legendary skins. Legendary skins per skin used to be 800. This is magnificent. We got the John Thick dualies. John Thick. You bought the Shiver Me Timber set, Craxon? We'll talk about Craxon here in a minute, because I'm pretty sure Craxon, because now you can look at the leaderboard and you can isolate down to your friends. And I looked the other day in World Tour, and Craxon is killing it. Shout out. But yeah, John Thick, Desert Dualies, baby. Gets the treatment. This, look, dude. Charmalure? This one's called for the KS? Oh, wait, no, it's all Charmalure. Yeah, okay. The model reigns supreme, 1887, going nowhere in the meta. That's pretty. M11, this is pretty much your best light weapon right now. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. XP54, kind of almost in the same camp of the F car to me. You know, again, how the mighty have fallen. But I'm an OG XP kid. And then we got the Starstruck. Yo, let's LFG, guys. LFG. LFG. We're equipping it. Equipped to all. Let's go. Let's go test some things, huh? How about that? We'll do a little testy poo. Oh wait, I don't want that. I want practice and the practice range. We'll get old Fatty McGee out here. Oh, shiver me timbers. I'm a little hungry, actually. Yeah, I've got a lot of responsibilities. I appreciate everybody like on the Discord who kind of reached out over the last couple of days to see where your boy Gumbuck has been, because what that feels like, it makes me feel thought of. That's very nice of y'all. I am totally fine. Like I said, I'm the blue collar gamer, and work has been making me work. Unfortunately, you know, I'm blessed to have a job, but like lately, work has been actually making me do things. Like a lot of things. So that's where I've been. I've just been working. And then when I'm not working, you know, I'm hanging out with my family. And then if I can, other than that, I'm playing a lot of video games. So let's see what we got here. Look at these. Look at these boys. Look at these John Thick dualies. John Thick puppies are missing. Oh, those are pretty. Those are pretty. Yeah, these are fun. Not the best, but they're good. They're a good time. Look at these things. This is cool. I'm feeling it. All right, let's check out what else we get here. The sledge. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Got you, Wilson. Got you, Wilson Joy. Appreciate you, bud. All right, so that's this one. That's cool. Little Hamraj. Let's do mesh shield. Let's get pyro, and we'll get the pyro mine. I've got the shield. We got the dome. Let's do a little bit of this. So let's let's do this, and then we'll do this. Okay. Let's do this. Is that? Oh, that's eating up my shield. That's eating up my shield. Y'all see that? Y'all see that business? Okay. All right. Let's do the mine. Actually, though, let's get a gun back out. Let's get the John Thick. Oh, we forgot the KS. How dare I almost forget this KS-23. The lesser of the two shotguns. That is beautiful, bruh. Like, come on. Candy paint. All right. Hello? Where'd that pyro mine go? Boom! All right. All right, that's happening. Yep. So flames, you saw it here, folks. Flames are cooking up the shields. Let's see, Craxton. I made a contestant with a sledge build and a pumpkin head for a skin with the suit and Bro, smashing pumpkins. 90s alternative grunge. I love 90s alternative grunge. I mean, can you consider, Smashing Pumpkins, right? Is that 90s alternative grunge, though? Or maybe it's just 90s alternative? All right, we'll get the schmedium out, and let's take a look at this F-car, boy. Oh, yes. Yas, queen. F-car is so pretty. Just not as good as it used to be. What else did we get? We got the pike. we're going to do some pike testing, huh? You guys want to see some pike tests? Let's see. So on the heavy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots with the heavy. I called it. That's an extra shot to the body. Let's see to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the same. It might have been 4 though. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the body. Let the bodies at the floor. 1, 2, 3 to the head. It's not the same, folks. It's not the same. I really don't. I think this thing is like trash now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots to the medium body. Let's get back here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots to the head. So this thing is just not going to be as oppressive, I think, as it was. That's a huge 52 to 47. That is huge. So what I think now is going to be the kingness is the FAMAS. Because if you look at the FAMAS, right? If you go FAMAS, 1, 2, 3 to the body, 2 to the head. 3 to the body, 2 to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 versus 8 on the heavy. 5 to the body with the FAMAS. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the head. Yo, it's FAMAS. FAMAS all the way, right? Because that hip fire, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, unquestionable. Unquestionable. I said it since the beginning of the season. If the pike wasn't here, why is there so much smoke here? If the pike wasn't a thing, everybody would be talking about the scoped FAMAS. The scoped FAMAS, right? The last medium weapon skin. Whoa, hold on. I thought I changed it. Wait. Oh, I just put that in reserves. Derp. Nope. And then, yeah, this is your model. That's cool. I love that. This thing's still. Look at that. 2 shots. I mean, like one of the only weapons in the game that can wipe an entire team without having to reload. And then we got the light. We got the M11. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the sticker. Let's look at that legendary sticker. Look at that thing just moving. Rips and tears. It's the Doom guy of light weapons, right? Rips and tears. The FAMAS still untouched after they buffed damage like 4 patches ago. I know, I'm telling you, people be sleeping on the FAMAS. FAMAS would be all the rage if the pike wasn't the pike. And now the pike is not the pike, folks. It's just not. It's just not. So, you can pike all you want, ladies and gents. I'll be scoping my FAMAS. There's that weapon. That got it. And then XP54? Yeah. Okay. XP54. You see that I've got the iron sights on the XP right now. Do not recommend, by the way. Don't recommend that. Keep the scope on this bad boy, I think. Is my 2 cents. Is that it? We got a heal beam change. We showed the pyro stuff now affects damage. Let's see what we got here. Let's pull this guy out. Oh gosh, he's gonna get it. Oh, I'm healing. Come on, you shoot him. You shoot him. Oh, I'm gonna heal him. No, don't shoot me. No, I got you, bud. I got you. Oh, yeah. You get him. Look at that. Look at that heal beam thing. All right, so let's mark this guy. Ping. Hello. Dude, bruh. Go away. So let's see. 11. Yep. It's official. Oh, and we can go 13. Nope. Oh, it doesn't re-engage till you get back to 10. So if you break it by going to 13, you have to go back to 10 to get it back. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the 0.5 seconds. Yeah, okay. All right, well, there's that. Ooh, I think that's it. I think that's it, folks. Let's see. We got any parting thoughts here? Contracts, still the ticket stuff. Halloween special. I nailed that because I'm a boss. We'll get the Azult circuit stuff tomorrow. World tour. Okay. Still got some of that left. I think that's it, ladies and gents. I think that's it. Of course, I'll have an actual video on the whole thing tomorrow. I wait till Thursdays because that way I can see the world tour stuff too, and I kind of just get it in one fail swoop. And I can test a little bit, test some changes, so I could talk a little more about it, like a little better at in depth. But party invite from the Craxon. I am actually not gonna play Craxon. I'll accept though, but I'm actually not playing. I got to get off. I got another YouTube channel, and I got to do some audio scripts for that. But you are awesome. Actually, this is what I'm going to show you. Let's talk about the Craxon here for a second. So if we go to leaderboard, world tour, turn the friends thing on, which is new and cool. Oh, you've got surpassed Craxon. You were leading here, I think. Oh, wait, maybe it was crazy. I should unfriend him. I should just unfriend these people so the Craxon's number one. You're number one in my book, Craxon. Forever and always. You and I need to get in a world tour together and wreck it. But hey, ready up, B. I wish you were home too. Craxon, if you're gonna keep playing, I wish you luck on your may your actually I said something in the Discord. What did I say? Good morning, contestants. Have a great day. Hey, Craxon, may your frag grenades be deadly and your vaults be untouchable. That goes the same for you, everyone who tuned in. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm at like 395 or something subs right now on YouTube. My goal is 500 so I can hit partnership program. Thank you so much for all the love and the support, baby. Let's get it, contestants. Let's get it.